Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the new Black Media. Today's broadcast is about a YouTuber who defends herself after cultural appropriation accusations over box braids. Before I get into this story, however, I just want to say that while everyone has been distracted by the Malik Yoba story, well, this story right here is also of a transgender. That's right. Who you see pictured in front of you is a transgender. So, a woman has been accused of cultural appropriation after sporting box braids at New York Fashion Week. Nikita Dragun is an American YouTuber, makeup artist, and model who boasts 2.5 million subscribers on her channel. The 23-year-old who came out as transgender to her followers in 2015 has been pictured sitting front row at the Vivienne Hue and Chromomat Spring-Summer 2020 shows on Friday and Saturday. However, her new hairstyle, a box braid wig, has been met with accusations of cultural appropriation, which is defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a term used to describe the taking over of creative or artistic forms, themes, or practices by one cultural group from another. It is in general used to describe Western appropriations of non-Western or non-white forms and carries connotations of exploitation and dominance. Unquote. Well, yesterday, Dragun posted a picture of her look on Instagram to her 5.4 million followers. In this picture, she writes, I would just like to take this moment to show my love and appreciation for all the gorgeous black women in my life and also to those that follow me. I was inspired to do this box braid wig because I find it so beautiful. Too often, there's a double standard when another person takes inspiration from black culture. Suddenly, it's a new trend or it's renamed to be something else. Hearing stories of black women being sent home from school or work because of their braids is beyond disheartening. I will always use my platform to spread awareness and equality for all, but especially for women. And that's on love, period. Well, in the post caption, she wrote she was, quote, inspired to wear the wig because she finds the look, quote, beautiful and wanted, quote, to show appreciation for all the gorgeous black women in my life, unquote. Yet Instagram users are unconvinced by Dragun's long caption aimed at justifying her braids, accusing her of cultural appropriation in the comments section below the post. Starting with, how is wearing a wig showing awareness to a problem? Question mark. This is still cultural appropriation, whether you're trying to make a difference or not, one person wrote. Other comments include, hun, it's still cultural appropriation, and cultural appropriation at its finest. Some, however, seem to accept Dragun's reasoning. One person wrote, thank you, credit is all we want, while another added, why the fuck is everyone so mad she is appreciating the culture, and since when did hairstyle determine a race? Unquote. Well, before I continue this broadcast, let me stop right there and answer to that statement. Why is everyone so mad that she is appreciating the culture, and since when did hairstyle determine a race? Well, back in the ancient times, in ancient history, in ancient Africa, Kemet to be exact, what we now refer to as Egypt, those people, those black, brown, dark-skinned people, wore a traditional hairstyle and it was braids. Consistently throughout murals, bas reliefs, and the hieroglyphs, you see braided hairstyles. That is a cultural trait to black people. We're the only people who wear that traditional hairstyle, no matter how you want to chalk it up. That is a chess move. Checkmate. I digress. So, some, however, it says, Dragan has since defended herself in a now expired Instagram story, as reported by the BBC. Quote, "This is a protective hairstyle used to protect the hair," she wrote. "I would never want to offend anybody." Quote, "Being part Native American, we also have braids and stuff like that," she added. Cough, cough, bullshit, cough, cough. But the response has not proved satisfactory for some, with yet another backlash emerging this time on Twitter. Deja tweets, "Nikita Dragan justifying wearing braids because she's, quote, part Native American, damn near threw my back out. Bitch, what the fuck? And you can't raise awareness for the discrimination that black women face in this country for their natural hair for the simple fact that you're not black." While Jackie tweets, "Nikita Dragan really tried defending her choice to wear box braids by saying that she's part Native American and they wear braids. She's so stinky." Well, Dragan is by no means the first to be accused of cultural appropriation after sporting a certain hairstyle. Kim Kardashian faced substantial backlash for her Bo Derek braids back in 2018, while her sister Kendall Jenner was slated for sporting what some deemed an afro hairstyle on the cover of Us Vogue. So you see, cultural appropriation is a phenomenon within white culture. Western society, who really mimics other people's culture all the time, well, this is yet another example. While Nikita Dragan sports this boxed wig, I want to just leave off with this. I partially blame black women for this transgender phenomenon. Why do I say that? Because black women have kiki, caca, laughed, jeered, and cheered on these black men posing as women, while you have gone to their drag shows, while you have watched their drag shows on TV, you have supported their movies and stand-ups and whatever the hell else where they have been involved. You have supported this. And so now that it's become a phenomena, you have the Malik Yogas of today. And you hear the psychobabble and the complete confusion that is laid out before our very eyes. Our late, great ancestor, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, warned us of this in the ISIS papers, The Keys to the Colors. She warned us of this, while black women in particular, but black men too, while you have went to the movie theaters and watched the Medea movies consistently, we have set this stage to show our black boys and our black kids that it's okay to be what you're not. And that is a shame. So again, I leave off saying that black women, you are partially to blame for this in the black community, because while black men have always been against black men dressing up and posing as women, you have cheered these men on. You have supported them. You have watched their shows, and I can go on and on and on. So when you see Malik Yoba psycho babbling all over the place and you're confused, well, so are we. Because we warned you long time ago that this was dangerous, that this was bad. Thank you for tuning in to the New Black Media. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Peace.